Ladies and gentlemen, Barry C here with another cryptocurrency video, and we are so close to the biggest alt season anyone's ever seen. XRP is absolutely going to skyrocket, and don't let anybody, no matter what they say, talk you out of holding your XRP and getting ready for that explosive time period in crypto. And I'm going to get into that shortly, but something I wanted to discuss first, and I'd like to do this from this video onwards and in a couple of other videos hopefully, but I do get some really great comments in my comment section on my YouTube videos and on X where people bring up some really great points or great questions or make some statements that I think would be worthwhile discussing here. And on my most recent video on YouTube, someone said, well, why would you consider or even discuss talking about taking profits with XRP when you could hold it long term and stake and earn passive income in the future? Now, that's a really good question, and here's the answer. There's only a few really solid options right now for earning passive income with cryptocurrency. There's not many, but there's a few. And this is something I detail on my Patreon. I've talked about this extensively with my Barry C VIPs. And if you're curious about going down that sort of path, about best options to set up a passive income stream with crypto, then join the Patreon. Check it out. There's a link in the description below. Head across. And it's something that I've detailed a lot because there's only a couple of really good options. And this is something I discovered in 2018, 2019. And I don't really see many people talking about it. And it's one of the easiest ways to create a passive income stream with holding certain cryptos. And you don't fall into the pitfalls that we typically see with passive income. So check out the VIPs. There's some really great stuff in there. And here's the thing, ladies and gents. When it comes to holding a crypto long term and taking advantage of staking options, personally, I think the majority of staking options that we see right now aren't very good. And the reason why, and this is something I've experienced all of what I'm about to say. What typically happens when you're staking crypto to earn passive income or earn a percentage, whether it's daily, monthly, weekly, yearly, is you typically have to lock that crypto up. So it can be very difficult to actually unstake that crypto to get access to it. Once you lock it up for a certain time period and for a certain percentage of rewards, at any time, and this is written in the contract that you sign and agree to, the platform that offers the staking options and opportunities can change their terms and conditions. So you could be holding a crypto and say, I want to stake it for 6 months, I'm going to lock it up, I'm not going to touch it, but I'm earning 13% return on that crypto. And then 2 months in, they can say, oh, now we're only going to offer 7%. And there's nothing you can do about it. Similarly, you may be in a situation where you stake your crypto, and then for whatever reason, whether it's an issue with their blockchain or an issue with the validator, your crypto just gets locked up forever in that perpetual staking cycle, and now you can't access it. I've had that before. I've seen validators disappear. I've seen crypto being sent to a staking platform that never shows up. I've seen staking rewards not being paid out for whatever glitch or whatever reason, and then that crypto is never recovered. I've tried on staking crypto and it never unstakes. And look, these are all teething problems I've seen since 2017 until now. And I've lost so much crypto, I've had so many issues with that process that there's only a couple of staking options I would even consider. For the most part, I don't really like it. Even with airdrops and stuff like that, just staking, not even just staking, but holding crypto on certain platforms to receive multiple airdrops of things. Same scenario. I've seen those wallets and those platforms hacked with ease because they know that people are holding gigantic volumes of crypto to receive these airdrops. I've seen all that. I've experienced that. There's too many uncertainties right now. Now, also when it comes to earning passive income with holding crypto, and we saw that end catastrophically with stuff like strong block nodes and fire nests. Those were all the rages in sort of 2020. You had numerous content creators talking about earning life-changing passive income, but you were going to have to pay like $50,000 minimally or $7,000 per node. And people were putting in tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then very shortly after you saw all this money flood into these strong block nodes and fire nests, the project's rugged. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch of legal stuff that happened behind the scenes. But it was chaos. And I remember this was sort of right before I started even considering making content. I was seeing people getting rugged left, right, and center, including content creators who were promoting all this stuff. And people lost tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars because it was all too good to be true. And so when I look at these type of suggestions saying, why would you take profit now instead of taking full advantage of something that's not even in place yet, but it's totally coming? That's why I say, ladies and gents, have a short-term, mid-term, long-term plan and hold some XRP long-term. Because as I said at the start, if we see XRP integrated into every bank and financial institution around the world, then there's absolutely going to be some very straightforward ways that you could earn rewards on holding your XRP. Whether it's like a high interest bank account or whether it is a situation where you can loan out your XRP to be utilized in banking transfers and you earn a percentage of a reward or you earn a percentage of transactions. That's the thing with crypto. Things move quite rapidly and there's no telling where we're going to be in 2 to 3 years or 5 years or 10 years when it comes to earning passive income off XRP and crypto in general. And ladies and gents, the reason why I've highlighted these examples, it's not to be overly negative. It's not to be a fearmonger. It's to have a common sense approach to these things. And it's just my personal reaction to what I've seen in the crypto space since 2016 until now. And that's the volatility of crypto as well. Like things don't always work out the way we hope they would. And you'll see certain projects purport to do something and it doesn't always play out. That's why it's so important to be in the market, have those experiences, have that common sense approach, have that short-term, mid-term, long-term plan. And so especially when people are talking about, well, don't have a take profit strategy because in a couple of years' time, we'll totally be able to get 5,000% return on our XRP. That type of approach to crypto is how people end up making massive mistakes. And of course, not financial advice. This is just my perspective. But that's why I talk about short-term, mid-term, long-term plans so that you're in a position where you can make decisions now, in a year or two, in 5 years. And you can make these decisions that hopefully pay off every step of the way. And once again, if you are curious about going down that path of looking at passive income options, sign up to the Patreon, check it out. It's definitely worth having a look, and there's definitely some really interesting projects in there to consider. Now, heading back to my original point of not letting anyone talk you out of your XRP, what you're going to see heading into this alt season and what we're seeing already is we're seeing either people outside of the XRP community and we're even seeing some people in the XRP community, which is sad. And they're talking about they're fed up with this volatility, they're fed up with XRP and crypto trading sideways, and they're out. And you're going to see a lot of people make these type of posts, and then, you look in the comments section, they'll be like, tee-hee joking, or 48 hours from that post, they'll go, lol, joking. And that's really frustrating because you're going to have people with massive audiences who follow them, who trust their voices. And then they see these people make these comments for whatever stupid reason they do it. I think it's just negative engagement farming because those are the posts that get them the most views. But regardless of why they do it, it's really detrimental to people who are trying to navigate the volatility of crypto and they're trying to navigate the numerous voices in the space. It's frustrating. I know, I've been there. When I first started, even now, I see people who I thought I respected and they post stupid stuff like that. And you go, it's sad and frustrating. It's one of the reasons why I make my daily content and talk about XRP. And I know it sounds like the same thing, but it's just me talking about these things because look, I wouldn't be talking about the same thing or similar talking points if people weren't making the same mistakes or posting the same stupid stuff. And we saw this happen actually in 2023. The amount of people who just kind of rage quitted XRP because they were sick of it trading sideways, without realizing that XRP and most crypto works on a 4-year cycle. So you're going to have 3.5 years of XRP trading between 30 cents and 60 cents. So they kind of rolled their XRP directly into Solana, or they sold it for Bitcoin, or they just sold it. And they said, XRP is never going above $1. It's done. It's a dead project. And then we get to November of 2024 and it starts skyrocketing and it leads the way. And the amount of people who were desperately trying to roll their Solana, so it was their XRP, they rolled it into Solana, and then they're trying to buy back in. But instead of paying whatever their entry point is, let's say their entry point in the XRP was 15 cents. Well, now you're paying 50 cents. Or let's say they bought in at 30 cents. Well, now they're paying $1. They're paying so much more money because they're terrified that they've missed out on the number one crypto in finance and the crypto that could change the financial landscape forever. And ladies and gents, as difficult as it may seem, don't let anybody ever talk you out of the decisions that you've made and the choices that you've made. There's a reason why you discovered crypto. There's a reason why out of all the cryptos available, XRP stood out to you. There's something very exciting about the project, and each and every one of us has probably similar reasons or different reasons. For me personally, in 2017, when I discovered the first crypto that existed as a finance-based crypto, and it was a crypto that wanted to work within the banking and financial framework that existed to improve that and modernize that. And in the most simple way, it's a crypto that's designed to send anything of value that can be digitized from point A to point B, almost instantaneously for a fraction of a fee, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It could change the global banking and financial space forever. If it's adopted, that to me made sense. That stood out to me from all the cryptos available in 2017, and it still stands out to me for every crypto available right now in 2025. I think XRP is going to be the number one crypto in finance, no matter what crypto is listed, no matter what finance-based cryptos are out there. I think it's going to be the crypto that has the biggest possibility of a utility run, and it's going to be the crypto that changes the financial landscape forever. So for me, I'm just stubborn. I hold, I'm waiting, I'm patient, I've got my plan, short-term, mid-term, and long-term, and hopefully each and every one of you listening have that same conviction. And I hope that my content every day is a way of helping you stay on track, because I really enjoy it. Look, it helps me. I enjoy making this content because every day it's like a mantra for me. It keeps me focused, it keeps me on track, and it keeps me excited, and it reassures the decisions that I made in 2017. It reassures that every day. So ladies and gents, look, not financial advice. I just want you to be in the best position possible, so when things start going crazy, it starts paying off, and that you don't make any rash or panic decisions because someone is posting negatively on X or somewhere else. Don't let them influence you. And as I said, ladies and gents, none of this is financial advice. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're curious about the other cryptos I hold outside of XRP, consider becoming a patron. Click the link in the description below, head across to my Patreon page, and consider becoming a Barry C VIP. There you have access to all the cryptos I hold, as well as my buy, sell, and take profit signals in real time.